Jeffrey Epstein saga, which is happening now. Now, is it a case? And there's so much in regards to this. I don't know how much we know or how much we're going to get into it. I'm just going to mention. No. Before you come in, so he has obviously got a certain amount of money, and then he's brought some other man that's got a certain amount of money, like the trivial things of buying a Bugatti Veyron or having a rum from, I don't know, 100 years ago. They don't care about that stuff. They're talking about they want different experiences. Hence why, Epstein was doing research into Caribbean sprinters because he wanted to create a superior athlete. So he wanted to take DNA from Shelly Ann Fraser, probably Julian Alfred, and all them people there. So them man they're gone. Their head's gone. And obviously the butt of this now is, it's not even Prince Andrew. What's his name? Andrew Batten of Windsor he's called now. So he's been seen in multiple pictures doing one bag of sheggery. Should the royal family be casting him out? Should they stick by him? Or should the whole royal family, for defending him, be thrown in the bin?
What I wanted to say before you went on to it was more, I suppose, explain to the public, just let's treat us all as idiots. What is this whole Epstein thing? How did it all start?
From what I know,
explain it properly, and then we can go on.
So what it is, he used to have parties.
Okay.
As he was
Diddy parties.
I think they were a bit more extreme than Diddy parties. Diddy parties were a bit of oil and just. Apparently, what these parties were having, I believe it was just girls, but it could have been girls and boys, some of them underage, on an island which was called Epstein Island. He would invite certain people to the island. They would have parties. For example, hopefully we can't get done because it's actually out there. He sent a message out to his bedroom. Elon Musk sent a message to Epstein saying, when are you having another one of your parties with the girls?
Okay. So
Elon's a part of it, but obviously they'll deny it. Andrew, he sent numerous back and forth emails and rare. The man who was the royal ambassador to the United States, or the whatever, what is his name? Mandelson.
Lord Mandelson.
Yeah, I can't remember his first name. So he's now off after the last few days, resigned from the Labour Party because...
And his peerage.
Yes. So there's there's information coming out that he's a part of it. In essence, to answer your question, it's a place where certain people were going, not just
celebrities, not just
women were going as well and having their way with potentially Pickney and whoever else was on the island. So that's the background.
So barring the potential paedophilia, that's obviously being barring that, it was just a party with gal. Because so far we don't know if the girls were underage or whatever.
I think we know they were underage, but again, I don't want to get done, so I'm not 100% sure, and I haven't read it up. But yes, it was parties. There was elements of slavery. When I say slavery, it must be sexual slavery. But what it is, every so often, a little bit of information gets released. So this time round, I think it was 5,000 pages or maybe more of just information, where I think Pusha T and somebody else, another hip hop person, which I'll find out in a second, has been mentioned in it, that they've been cavorting over there. Nicki Minaj said something about Jay-Z doing a madness over there. But again, we're talking about it, but what is it that we can do?
There's nothing we can do. I mean, just hearing about it, and I'm glad you've got enough information, I suppose, out there to explain to the public, I suppose, who don't follow it as much, to actually understand what's going on. Because all you do is you see the cliff notes inside of the papers or on social media, and you don't understand exactly what's going on. Now, the parts that I'll pick up from what you've said is more a case of, you've spoken about the slavery. So slavery of, I'm guessing it's like workers or something like that.
Well, maybe not even workers. Maybe they were brought there under false pretenses. Remember, Epstein was a movie person, so he could get people into films and stuff.
Okay. And then you also spoke about people being underage. Now, those are the only two problems I see within the whole thing. Other than that, it starts down like another Diddy party, another Diddy episode, where you're getting done for having parties and doing things that aren't the norm for everybody else. So it's like, right, that's not the norm. You're doing blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, that sounds nasty to you, but that's what they that's their freak off. That's their freaky things that they get up to. So until you start telling me information that makes me think to myself, well, these people need to be locked up, I don't quite understand yet, or I'm portraying it to everyone. We don't understand why this is even a problem. It sounds like it's just a party, just a very big party, I
Taking
suppose.
people to an island and having sex with people that are underage is just a
The
party.
underage part is the only part. Like I said, if they are underage, then that's where the problems, I suppose, that's when you start leading up to the problems. Everybody else that was gone to the island has probably gone there consensually.
Right.
Well, I'm guessing, because again, I don't know.
Any thoughts?
Ban them, bruv.
It's a wild one. Look, I can't even get into the detail. I think over time, more information will come out. I think Donald Trump at the moment is holding a lot of cards, because I think he's got the information. And I think if he gets out of power, somebody else will release that stuff. But in regards to Mandelson, Keir Starmer was on the TV today. He apologised for letting the man do his thing. It's just wild, because we talk about, you got to think, like, Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, apparently.
Yeah.
He in prison.
Apparently, yeah. Now, he apparently, in those rooms, he had cameras in every room. And he had all them people go to the island. We've seen a list. I think it was a couple of years ago. We saw a list of everyone that was going to the island, and there was loads of people. He's got footage, or maybe there's footage of people doing madness. And if that comes out, it almost breaks society, doesn't it? Because these are all famous people. Now, are we ready for society to be broken like that? To find out that your favourite rapper, actor, actress,
singer, comedian, politician, whichever way.
You know what I mean? Like, philanthropist is doing a sheggery. Bill Gates was there. Blood. What's his name? The crazy scientist. Not crazy, but as in the scientist that had loads of the disabled one.
Not scientist. You mean the what's his name? Yeah. Hawkins.
Yeah. He was in there with two gal.
Yeah, I heard about that. I did actually hear about that.
I'm gonna show you the picture.
Shut up, Dean.
I'm gonna show you the picture.
Don't, because he makes jokes.
No,
don't.
I ain't making no jokes.
You're trying to in your head.
When I show you the picture, you're gonna die. But anyway, I'm gonna move swiftly on.
Red Sea.
Oh, actually,
it's fuck off. See, I knew he was gonna do some.
Yeah.